I will stop watching Dragon Ball if this happens, if Dragon Ball goes woke. This can happen in a few different ways, so let's take a look at what I mean. I have been watching Dragon Ball for around 20 years. DBZ aired on Toonami at 4 o'clock when I was a kid. I would get home at 4:30, so my mom would actually record the episodes of DBZ on VHS, and I would watch them later on in the evening. Yeah, old school, right? DBZ is not perfect, but there is one very big thing it gets right. The main characters, especially Goku, have limits on their powers. Yes, they are able to break those limits, but Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and others are always coming up against opponents that are stronger than themselves. Also, each character has their own flaws. Goku is always looking for the strongest opponents to fight, to a fault. He puts his friends and family's lives on the line in order to have a good fight. An example, when Goku hires Hit to assassinate himself, Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin are in the line of fire just because Goku wants a good fight against Hit again. Vegeta's big strength is also his flaw, that is his pride. Example, when Vegeta and Trunks emerge from the hyperbolic time chamber at Super Saiyan Grade 2, they show up to fight Cell in his second form. Vegeta dominates Cell in every way. Vegeta has the perfect opportunity to end Cell before he can absorb Android 18 and become his perfect self, but Vegeta wants to test his new power. He believes, because of his pride, that he is now the strongest warrior that there is, and no one can touch his power, including a perfect Cell. So Vegeta allows Cell to absorb Android 18. What a mistake. A full power Vegeta and Trunks are easily defeated by a perfect Cell. This directly leads to Goku losing his life during the Cell games. Gohan, his flaw might be harder to quantify than Goku and Vegeta's, but I would consider his weakness is that he cares too much what his mother Chi-Chi wants for him rather than doing what he thinks is best for his family. An example, when Gohan during the first part of the Dragon Ball Super cannot even turn Super Saiyan because he stopped training to focus only on his studies, which I do partially understand because he wants to better his life and his family's life. But also I believe Gohan stopped training because deep down he wanted to make his mom proud. Because Gohan lost his great power, this could have resulted in the destruction of Earth when Frieza shows up. Luckily for Earth and its heroes, Frieza allows time for Goku and Vegeta to get back to Earth. Each character has limits on their powers and are flawed as people, because this is what makes a good story. We can relate to characters with flaws because we are sinful humans with plenty of flaws, each and every one of us. Now let us look at some of the modern day counterparts that went woke, primarily to push the message. Shout out to Critical Drinker on YouTube for breaking down some of these points, and I will link a couple of his videos down below. Let's look at Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. Gosh, I tried a couple times to watch this movie, probably 2 or 3 times, and I just couldn't get past about 15 minutes into this movie. I just found Captain Marvel so unlikable. Beyond that, she is a female character, so the studio had to give her unlimited powers and barely any weaknesses. She is already the best. She just needs to realize that is a fact, that she is a strong woman and everyone else is weak. She is a strong, independent woman that don't need no man. Having almost no weaknesses and unlimited power is just not interesting at all. Now don't get me wrong, having a strong female character can be great. Let's look at the first Wonder Woman movie. I'll say this first of all, Gal Gadot is probably my movie crush. She just comes off as so likable and charming in every way that Brie Larson does not. But also, she isn't invincible and they don't have to put down men to build up Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's love interest in the first movie, Steve Trevor, is obviously not as strong as Wonder Woman, but they don't try to make him look like either. Wonder Woman and Steve work together as a team to accomplish their goals. Now that's a good movie. The second Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman 1984, may or may not have ruined some of those qualities, but that's for another video. DBZ almost went woke. I'm not sure it was intentional, but it all started with Kale and Khalifa. Again, I just stated I have no issues with strong women characters, but when done correctly, Even in past DBZ lore, Saiyans have been able to gain power faster than other races, but when Kale and Khalifa are introduced, going Super Saiyan is diminished to a tingle in the spine. These two characters go from at max being as strong as Vegeta in the Frieza saga to rivaling Super Saiyan Blue in the span of only a few days. I'm not sure if it's just because they are women or not, and I get Broly has a similar trajectory, so I will give Dragon Ball Super the benefit of the doubt here. Marvel at the beginning was so good at having imperfect, relatable characters, just like we discussed in Dragon Ball, and how Dragon Ball does that so well for Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta. Tony Stark at the beginning of Iron Man is a very powerful but deeply flawed man, and they do a great job in the first movie showing his major flaw. He's producing powerful weapons that are being sold to terrorists. Well, those same terrorists take Tony hostage, magnifying his major flaw. Also, in the first couple Iron Man movies, the suits have incredible abilities, but they can take damage and can be destroyed as well. Now let's fast forward a few movies. Iron Man suits can still take damage, but they are dang near magic. This is also one of the main reasons I find Black Panther to be one of the worst and least interesting movies in the MCU. Because when Black Panther is in his suit, he's dang near invincible, and the suit doesn't seem to have any limitations. It does whatever it needs to do to complete the story. This is not good storytelling. Black Panther and Captain Marvel both fall into these traps. I believe it's because Marvel execs are afraid to give the black lead actor and the woman actress any weaknesses, so they overpower them. Dragon Ball, please never go woke. Comment below. Let me know. Am I totally crazy? Do you have any other examples for us? God bless and thank you for watching.